new map that I haven't played yet. I don't think. I was trying to achievement hunt on the previous map, but thanks to Alpine I couldn't actually complete it. So we just have 3 different achievements left. We can't do that, we need friends. I want to do that. That one, I'm not entirely certain. I also kind of wish we could change the scout thing. The wolf scout. Because I would kind of like to keep this one. But I also like how you have badges on it as well, that's quite cool. Of course we're going to go on tenderfoot. Just to make it as easy as possible. Okay. Whoa! It's got like a bridge in the middle. Right, that's quite cool. I don't need to look around for shrooms, though if I do find a few on the path I take, Brandon could go for them, assuming he gets back in time to play this map. So once again, no fog, so we can take our time. This is cool. I can't even get onto that unless I take a bridge. I don't really know why I tried this hard to get onto this floating island. That's what it feels like. Yeah, there's no point going on this island unless you want some chest. Well, there's some chubby shrooms. Could actually go down there and eat them, but I have food, I guess, and food isn't really an issue. Ooh, hang on. Okay, so general difficulty for level 1. Obviously this one does seem quite easy at first. Now we're in sort of the middle section. Are you kidding me? You can't jump up onto there. How woo. Hang on again. This does seem like a suitable way to go. Thank goodness I didn't take full damage there. I think I would have on... I think full damage is added on Ascent 1. Or increased full damage is added on Ascent 1. Increased hunger usage is Ascent 2. That's pretty much my favourite. Ascent 2. Double the item weight is Ascent 3. No thanks. Ascent 4 is no flares at the top, so you basically have a flare-shaped bing bong that you need to carry up there. And then Ascent 5 is night makes you cold. Ascent 6 is increased stamina usage when doing stuff. Oh, cluster shrooms. Poisonous ones. Oh! I kind of don't want to overdose on them, so I'm not going to eat that last one. A shelf fungus. I really wish you could, like, right click just to remove the thing that's in your hand, or like put the thing that's in your hand in your inventory. I kind of don't think I'm going to need them bandages, but I would like to keep a med kit with me just in case I do all of a sudden take damage. And then that sort of ruins the achievement run, but at least then hopefully I could try to summit Alpine. By far the worst. Thinking straight up or over here? Over here. Fortunately, the medicinal roots did not poison me. Well, yay. I thought they did, because that's what Bradley said. And we've just about summited shore at sunrise. And that right there is the sunrise music. Things are going good. Have plenty of food. Damn it, I want that. Day 2. Pandora's lunchbox, great, something useless. Okay, now I have too much food. Close inspection. It actually looks like the first map, to be honest. The giant mountain there, and then the tree on top of that other mountain, and probably some vine at the very top. There are some vines down there. There's a few vines down there. Precisely what I wanted. I'm not going to try and use the vines for an increased height on the approach to this mountain, because I feel like that would be a bit confusing. It usually is. There's 3 pieces of luggage down here. Very, very good, this one. I'm going to get rid of that. Also going to get rid of that. Put that in there. Put that in there as well. And another granola bar. So ideally you want the red luggages. And that way there's the starting music. Actually, what I should do... Whoops. Swap them over. I would much rather have a python in my hands so that I can set it quite quickly. This place is a bit of a mess. There's a vine that has thorns on it. Could not get up all the way up there. That was a bit risky. Then up here I'm thinking... It's back to being green again. I really wish I could get the yellow variation. Or like the autumnal variation here, because last time it was purple, and I have seen a winterish one. Not a winterish, autumnal one. Head this way. Honestly, I want red luggages. They're very rare, but they contain chain launchers and stuff. Chain launcher and a python. Absolutely beautiful. Ow! Oh, my fucking back. Right. I sort of feel like them vines over there are a little bit too far down. Yeah, they are. Do these vines lead to anything on top of that? Probably not. They're talking about the vines. We might as well go up this way. Maybe. Where are them wolves even from? There's just a howl and then it turns to nighttime. I mean, I would understand if the wolves were in Alpine, but I'm in the jungle. Oh, another shell fungus. Come on, up. A scout mix in there. Stupid vines. Oh my god. It's a pointless rope spool. I made sure to miss the island there so I could grab it like that. Another chain launcher! This is actually OP here. Okay. Let me think. That tree is pretty much completely isolated. Damn, this is terrible. Unless, actually, I have an idea. We place one of these funguses at the end of them vines we saw earlier, over there. Maybe. Maybe that will work. Oh. Okay, they do get affected by gravity. There was no way I'm getting that thing over there. Okay, but there is a nice looking vine. Yeah, that's very good. All the way down. It's a nice vine from there to there, and there's a ledge beneath it, so we don't actually need this shell fungus at all. Oh, there's bugle shrooms. We do also have extra energy as well, so we should be good. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Problem now. Oh, scorch berries. Whoops. Oh, cluster shrooms. These are the good ones. Okay, another piece of good climbing equipment. Let's just target right there, just to get rid of it. We didn't even need this, we could just... Actually, I should have swapped it out for the shell fungus, maybe. Or I should have used it up here. Because this seems very awkward now. Well, actually, if we can get onto that, that would have been even better. I'm probably going to go do that. Actually, we don't even need to use that path. Or do we? Heat pack. Quite useful. But I mean, to be honest, just stay out the cold. Don't explode. Thank you. Eyes are itching. Is that a luggage on the tree? Oh, goodness. Damn. Yeah, there's a reason for picking that up and putting it in my inventory. The luggage is in the tree and I can't get it. What? What the fuck? I'm gonna send this to some people. Oops. No. So what I'm thinking, just use this marshmallow right now. It's a bit of a waste. I should have actually used the scorch berry, to be honest, but right, ultimately center rightish, maybe, or center left. Center left actually looks quite good. Yeah, I didn't know what that lasted. Not even a second. Or I could have just cancelled it by walking out of the Alpine. Okay, now remember, we have climbing equipment, and we pretty much should use it, okay? The only other time we're gonna need climbing equipment is when we're in the cauldron. Or the volcano even. It's called the kiln. Why can't I just call it the volcano? There's a red chest over there, so we could get more climbing equipment. Oh, that's an explorer's chest. I don't want to open that actually, because you get damage from opening them things. When's the first snowstorm gonna happen? Lollipop, actually quite useful. This blizzard is gonna last for like 30 seconds. My goodness, that was way longer than it should have done. Very good-ish rope cannon. Really should get rid of the shell fungus, I think. Or the python. I don't know. What do we get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of this. Now that I'm here, I'm a little bit worried about if I've taken the right way or not. Right, that's actually completely isolated from the mountain, so there's no point trying to go up that way. I've had many difficult experiences inside this mountain before. Is that another shell fungus over there? These shell fungi are everywhere. Actually, if we head up the right even, the right was quite an easy climb at the bottom, but then it seemed very desolate at the top. So what I'm thinking is if we head up the right and then just chain launch to the left. Oh, and there's a python up there. I believe there's 2 chests over there. Right, this area is sort of stable. There we go. Now it's sort of forget what we saw at the very beginning. Let's actually just try and play it by ear, I guess is the term. Could use that python there. So many cold rocks. Now we could technically eat the scorch berry, I guess. Damn, this is actually really easy up this bit, at least. I'm thinking rope cannon to there. Or we could scorch berry and then begin the climb. Wait a bit, wait a bit, wait a bit, wait a bit. Now! Going good. Going pretty good. Going very good. Muzzle tough. Still touching that stuff. This was a mistake. Yep, that was very much so a mistake. Okay, yeah, now I'm thinking just legit chain launch to somewhere over there. Oh, easy. Let's go. We could actually sit here and cool off a little bit. Is there anything else to put in our hands? We do have that. That's actually really useful on in the volcano even. Fucking hell, why? also have to jump on it like that. That route I was going with the Python, I don't think I would have ever have done that. Or succeeded in that path even. Right, so I've got no idea what part of the mountain we're actually on right now. Though I think maybe rope cannon. I actually think we're in the upper middle section. I need to learn the loot of these chests. Take that. Oh, I got the anti-rope cannon thing from the second totem, that's what. I almost forgot what I'd gotten from it. Very good. We could actually take this tree up. Maybe, maybe not. Let's actually just use this at this point. Let's go right there. That might actually be a bit too high. Oh yes, that's quite high. But I can still grab it. So what did I use? I used a rope, one rope cannon, or is it two? I've definitely used one rope cannon. I've used a chain cannon to get up here. And a python. I think. No, I didn't use a python. No. Is there a point to taking that? Maybe. Wow. I mean, maybe I could have done it without placing anything down, which is sort of the goal, even though I already have that achievement. Well, first time for a while. I'm not going to take that, I don't want that. First time for a while I've actually summited Alpine on my own. So, very good. Wrong button. Alright, what are we looking at? We could probably get away with going up the centre. Now that I think about it. Maybe. Okay, do not come into this fucking chat and type shit like that. I know I don't get anyone in these chats, but I would much rather have no one than people trying to sell me shit. Right, so if we get onto that, we can actually go that way or that way. I prefer to go that way because there is technically a chest there. We shouldn't need to use any of our climbing equipment. There is a shelf fungus over there. some part of this is going to go up in flames. It's that part over there, which is fine. No! What? Almost killed me, that. I wouldn't grab onto anything. Oh, sweet child of mine. Thank goodness I went this way. Lick, 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 lick. Pick up. Do this. Another part that's about to go up in flames. Constantly walking into this stuff. Alright. Well, fire's not the biggest problem now. We are still very sleepy, but that'll disappear in due time. There is actually so many rocks here. I think it's going to be very difficult to get into an area where we can't traverse across. Literally just as I said it. I'm thinking that way, then grab the chest, and then that should lead us to several rocks that would be advantageous to us. Climb the fucking rock. Okay. Okay, good. I wonder if having a character with shoes on as opposed to sandals allows you to walk across the stuff, the lava for longer. Slightly longer though. That would be some more immersion. Too much stuff. Too much good stuff as well. I mean, to be honest, I am kind of glad that that happened, so I didn't need to throw it away. It's still in the lava. I could go get it, but that's a bit dumb. But we're good. We're good. Climb. Just climb. All the way up to the top. I can't see where it is. It doesn't matter anyway. I already have a few of them, I think. I don't know if I have any rope cannons, but chain cannons are better. If the kiln is super easy, or as easy as everything else, then I would wager there's no point bringing climbing equipment. But that's only on this run, so... And this run is ending in like 6 or 5 hours from now. Just don't bother climbing that then. No, get off of that. There's so many rocks here. map's actually really easy. There's the... I thought that was the moon for a second. Doesn't matter anyway. Well then, there's no backpack up here. Fine. Okay, I'm glad that was actually quite useless. Two marshmallows in there, I'm gonna eat this one. Trail mix. Sports drink and more trail mix. Oh, yes. Granola bar. Wow, okay, let's see. Two marshmallows in there. I'm gonna get rid of the trail mix. Hold on to this. Swap out the marshmallow. Will we need a rope cannon? Probably not. I mean, we've got so many chain cannons. And we also have an anti-rope cannon as well. I mean, with the amount of climbing equipment it's giving me, I wonder if the game's trying to tell me that the kiln is going to be very difficult. I hope it won't be. There's no point bringing health equipment because there's nearly no chance. I mean, if we take damage in here, we're gonna die pretty much. The only way you take damage is if you fall, and you're gonna fall really far down. Obviously, thank goodness it's not Ascent 3 or higher, because weight would be a massive issue right now. Day 5. Pretty good. Tons and tons of rocks, easy to make it up all the way up to there, I think. Kind of like the pointing mechanic, I just really wish it wasn't scroll, or press down the scroll button for pointing mechanic, because for some reason that doesn't work on my computer, or with my mouse even. Sometimes it does, but, you know. This is where it becomes really barren, unless we head across there, actually. Honestly, I think straight up is the play, because that might work. Trying all sorts of different things here. I mean, straight up definitely require a python. That's actually quite difficult going straight up over there. Ascent 8, the lava starts rising in the kiln. Still don't need to use extra energy. We're going quite well on this, and we haven't needed to use anything yet. Until now. Let's just use this to get over to there. Using a chain launcher to go down. And actually, upon closer inspection, that probably wasn't a good idea. Or was it? Python. Mine. And I'm probably going to use it going up here, so... Yeah, this bit has gotten very difficult. Ow, fucking hell. Run, run, run. And another python. Good. That way. And then I don't know where to go from the top of there. I only saw one piece of Scoutmaster Myers' journal thing. There was just one scroll on top of shore. I mean, unless the other scrolls are hidden around the map, other areas of the map even. I'm honestly just thinking, forget it, we'll chain launch to over there. We have 2 extra chain launchers, by the way, so... Damn it. Come on, please work. Please. Please chain launch me to where I want to go. No! Oh my goodness. Okay, now this might be bad. Just chain launch it there. Okay, yeah, this is very bad. We lost a chain launcher. I didn't even think that it... I grabbed onto the surface and then the character just yeeted the chain launcher away, so... Fortunately, this area seems quite good for climbing. Up? Nope, not over there. Actually, because I don't think I could have climbed the first bit, but bits after that did seem quite good. Almost at the very top now. This is going decent. I have 2 pythons and an anti-rope cannon left, plus also 2 marshmallows, cooked marshmallows even. Gamers never look up. That's literally the first trick to look out for in the kiln. Gamers never look up. I also haven't found a scout mix this entire game. The scout mixes are actually quite good food sources. You get 3 for the price of 1. Very nice. Okay, head across to there, and then up to there, maybe. Can I make that jump? I highly doubt it. Is there a point using the lollipop now? I could do. Oh yeah, easy. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. How is that not a stable surface? Okay, this is a stable surface. This is so dumb. There needs to be like some sort of debug way to determine what surface is a stable surface and what one isn't. Okay, we could always go back that way as well. So we still have 2 pythons. Do we have a spare chain launcher? No, we don't, because we would have done if I didn't yeet the other one off the map. But this seems quite doable now, but obviously I'm still going to worry about not being able to do the final bit, but I think we might have gotten it. It looks quite easy right now. Since this is below Ascent 4, I think. Since this is below Ascent 4, we don't need to bring a flare up. There's always going to be flares up there. I think that is quite clever that one of the higher difficulties has no flare at the top, but personally I don't really agree with it that much. But there we go. I don't even think I ate my marshmallow from shore. We're not going to need this anymore. We didn't even need to use this, so I'm just going to let it float up. We're not going to need to use this. And then this one, I'm going to eat whilst travelling up to the peak. Well, you've done it solo without taking any fall damage. If we would have opened that ancient chest, we would have taken fall damage, I should imagine. Now I have actually completed this solo. I completed the first ever seed I played solo, but I didn't have it on stream for some stupid reason. But here we are again, completing it solo. I hate getting on top of this rope. It comes from that angle, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. The Doppler says it's coming from over there, so I got that bit wrong. Oh! Escape the island without taking full damage. Balloon badge. Let's go. And I did it solo as well. Again. 1 hour and 11 seconds. If I didn't cock about with that bloody chain cannon, that probably would... the chain cannon I lost, that probably would have been 1 hour. But the first time I did it on the first ever seed, it took me like 45 minutes, I think. So I'm missing one there. I have all of the clothes. I do kind of like this one. And I have all the hats except one. That's because I am technically missing 2 achievements or accolades. Those being resurrect 3 scouts, which obviously I need people here to do that, and read all of Scoutmaster Myers' journal entries. Don't know exactly how to do that though, but there we go. I did it solo and I actually did it on stream. And there's one of the badges I'm missing. I can see it. Very cool. I really wish we could change the scout thing though. I'll definitely install a mod or ask the developers to do that. I really want that as a feature though. But anyway, that's gonna be that.